here. Um, okay, let me see. I'm back. Okay, I'm streaming from this new spot. Let's see who was able to transition over. Had about four of you left, I think, since it froze up for so long. Um, but let's see who we've got going. Yeah, maybe the old one didn't end. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit technical difficulty with these live streams. Sometimes they don't. They freeze up. So I've had the sound go out. I've had them freeze up, and yeah. So that's. It's just me and someone else right now. That's fine. I'm almost done here, so just want to make sure that I get these light areas working where kind of mangled her eyebrow a little bit. And some of this is just kind of squinting a little bit and making sure that things are reading right. I may like the brush work, but um, if it's not reading right, then it's kind of defeats the purpose. Like a little bit of this area where it should be look like it's falling back into space, but it's really not doing that yet. I think I have to get a little bit darker, richer red here. Or, better yet, have the lack of hair just covering over that spot, because that's what it's doing in the photo. So it's coming down a little bit lower. And then her finger actually doesn't go up quite as high as I have it, which is fine. It was reading a little bit too long, but I'm not getting the right red there. Just be a little bit more deliberate with that. Okay, that looks a little better. So, who else is here now? I'm wondering. Um, Probably went on a little bit too long for some people, which is fine. Um, and may not, when I post this, I'm not sure I'm going to really keep this segment. We'll see how it comes out. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I don't like. There's a little bit of awkwardness in the hand that I don't quite know how much time I want to spend trying to resolve, because it's not horrible. It's just not really where I want it to be. But I do know that her wrist is looking a little too thick, and I know that I can fix it by carving a little bit this way. I think we'll do the trick. Yep, that's what it needed. And see if I can clean this up in the back of her hand a little. Um, I'm sorry, Doug, was that a question or a statement that I do a lot of drawing, or you're asking if I do a lot of drawing? is I actually don't do traditional drawing where I'm drawing things. I always have a sketch pad or something I'm doodling during meetings, but they're kind of more stream of consciousness drawing than actually trying to draw something. I do a lot of painting because that's what I want to be doing is painting. I've practiced drawing for years and years. I know how to draw, but at the end of the day I want to paint. So I put in the preliminary foundational work of knowing how to draw, knowing learning from drawing, but enough that it's I'm applying it in my painting now. Kind of think you do have to draw initially to get there. You, I think it's very hard to start off just painting and learning those sort of basic skills that you would learn while drawing. Okay, life drawing. Oh yeah, I've done a lot of life drawing, yes. I'm a little bit on the messy side, my life drawing, but I can draw, I can paint or draw a fairly accurate figure. I'm not one of those like academic style drawings that you would see from the 19th century where it's like almost hyper real. Okay, let's see. I need to see if I can get that thin um, shadow or crease that's in between the face and the finger. That might be good enough, but I want to pull it down to right here. And then I want to fix, I broke her finger a little bit. Okay, very close to finished here. Just doing a little bit of refining. And I like sort of the rawness of the paint in this one, which I haven't really painted this thickly in a long time, and so really want to keep that aspect of it. Okay, and just need a little bit of more highlight on the lips, just to make it pop. Okay. All right, and yep. How do I sign this thing? Never know. I always scratch out of the paint. That's my typical technique. If the paint is wet enough, I can just put a signature in there. Okay, great. So this is done. Well, I always say that, and then there's always one little thing that I see that I want to paint in there. Um, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I highly encourage you to do so. That way you get notifications, as long as you also click on the notification bell icon. You'll get notifications when I go live, and so that you don't miss it in the future. If you found this interesting enough that you want to watch again sometime, I try to put um, notifications on social media, but that's no guarantee that you see it. And also, if you subscribe, that also helps the YouTube algorithm so that more people get see it, or it gets pushed out to suggested to more people. And I just want to fix this one little thing, and then I am going to call it a night. Um, yep, and want to pull this down a little. Okay, that's just a fiddly little thing where I have a lot of really thick brushwork, so maybe there's another way of doing it. And I keep on saying I want thicker, some thicker paint there, and then I just keep on wiping it down. Okay, so thank you all for those who are still here with me. That's it for tonight, and I need to see one more thing, and just want to make that nostril a little bit punchier. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me, and hope you all have a good night. And I'll see you all here next week. Good night.